following Jose Luis Ramirez inviting Pernell Whitaker. 15 fights, 15 wins, both for the championship.
You're right. In the world weightlifting, Chris, some great records set there. But going back to the boxing, which is one of my loves in a wide world of sports, is you see a lot of basketball tomorrow, ABC doubleheader.
In fact, we have a triple header. We have those final games from 3 of the powerful conferences, SEC, the Pac-10, and the Big 8, all live on ABC tomorrow.
Here's Weber trailing by 22. Must get going. First strike.
All right, they begin to shout beat here. But it's getting late. That strike came in the 7th frame.
One of the benefits of a slight break in the action to the players, similar to in basketball, they have the quick timeout by the coach. The ABC television network gave Pete Weber a timeout, and he seems to be coming back. He gets his first strike. He can still make this a real close match, but he needs to throw a double against Ferraro here to cut the lead down to 12 pins. 8th frame.
Father like son. They have been known to come back with a vengeance, but they have a consistent Dave Ferraro in Pete's path here today. Spare up shooting in the 8th. 12 pins. Big shot in the 8th frame for Ferraro.
Dave Ferraro leans back for a little bit extra. Through 8 frames, he's had all the balls in the pocket, has kept Weber at bay, but the match is still up for grabs. And who can forget how well Dave Ferraro has performed in the clutch over the years. There's our leading money winners, the top 5 through 8 weeks of the Professional Bowlers Tour. And the position of our top 5 players today. Weber is the higher of all the 5 players. Don Janello, who will be in the next match, 126th. Now, going back to Ferraro, a tough clutch player. I don't believe that he will beat himself. He'll keep the pressure on Weber. 9th frame.
A 10 pin. Remember how close he came to missing a 10 earlier in this first match of the PBA National Championship.
You see the backswings of both of these players. Ferraro short on the right, Weber with a high backswing on the left. Meanwhile, Ferraro is quickly up on the approach to convert to 10.
Made sure that time.
Right, and there's their strike ball. Ferraro on the right, the short swing. Weber with the long backswing on the right, on the left. Ferraro converts the 10 pin in the 9th frame, all balls in the pocket, but he has left the door wide open for Weber with an additional strike, making 3 in a row here in the 9th. He can cut Ferraro's lead to just 2.
Right lane. No dice. Leaving the 2 and the sleeper 8.
Tough spare in a tough situation. Weber really could have put some pressure on Ferraro. Now the pressure's on himself. Needs to make this to stay in the match.
Winner to meet, Don Janello, a native of Mineola, Long Island, who moved to Perrysburg and is a suburb of Toledo, is a big favorite here. He will meet the winner of this first game. The loser will have to leave with $8,000.
Weber needs a strike to stay in the match right here. Boom. To set it up, Pete Weber has a potential 202 game. Ferraro going at a 206 pace. So if Weber can strike here, he still has a real good chance of winning the match or even a tie.
Doubling late in the match, 4 pins, concentrating more than he did earlier.
The determination of Weber. Look at those eyes. He says, come on, Pins, I'm getting mad now. You got to go down. Enough of this. He's still in the match.
Leaving a 10-pin, shooting a 201. And a championship pair that had a composite average of the field of 233.
This will be the lowest scoring match of the day, Chris. Mark my words. There's some good scores out there. Dave Ferraro needs to get 16 pins. He needs a mark to win the match and go on to meet Don Janello. That's a winner.
First championship round appearance of 1988. He was on 4 times last year. 2 titles.
Needs 6 pins and 2 balls. Piece of cake. He'll be going on to meet Janello, and that will be a tough, tough match.
So Ferraro, the winner, will be in the 2 teens. We'll have his final score when we come back, as Ferraro will meet Don Janello. The Professional Bowlers Tour is brought to you by Budweiser, proud sponsor of the 1988 United States Olympic team. This Bud's for you. By Kellogg's Corn Flakes. What more could you want from a cereal? And by Ebonite International, where advanced technology has striking results. We'll be back after this message and a word from our local stations.
I've tried it. Now I believe it. Denerex Tingles tells me it's doing more. Head and Shoulders, no tingle.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denerex adds both an extra anti-itch medicine and conditioner, too.
Goodbye, Head and Shoulders. Hello, Denerex.
Is the place.
This Sharp solar calculator is only $2.97, and for just $3.33, get either this adjustable wrench or pliers. The right stuff at the right price right here. Hey, let me